Hi, it's a lipstick gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm doing another lipstick declutter. I have an entire makeup declutter playlist for 2020. If you want to see what I've done so far, I will list the entire playlist for you here as well as in the description bar below. But today it's nude lipsticks. I have so many lip products in my collection that there is no way that I could just, like film from above and sort things out on the floor. I would just be too indecisive. I would hang on to too much stuff and I wouldn't really get a chance to, swatch everything, and I would make rash decisions. And I'm trying not to be rash, but I'm also trying to be ruthless. So here we go. There are, if I've counted correctly, 65 nude lipsticks. And when I'm talking nudes, I'm talking maybe warmer toned, deeper colors that aren't necessarily like a deep nude. Some that are going to be more maybe cinnamon colored, some that are definitely going to have more of a light orange lean to them, but are definitely not reds or plums or pinks or things like that. All right, so I'm going to start, and I've here's hoping I did it right because there's a lot here in front of me. But I'm going to start with kind of the sheer of them and work all the way up through the liquid lipsticks. This is one that I've had for a long time, and this is the Enamored Gloss Stick from Marc Jacobs. This one, I believe, is Sugar Sugar. Man, I love this formula so much, and I am so sad. I don't know if this is true or not, but I kind of get the feeling that Marc Jacobs is selling out all of their beauty stuff, and they said they were going to revamp it, but I don't know if that's happening. I really like this, but I think I can let this go. A couple of other kind of glossy things. I have these guys here from ColourPop. This is their Just a Tint. I always struggle to get these open. And I have the shades Give Me S'more. And this other one here is Cherry Pick. And these two came in a set, a little duo when they first released them. And I don't really reach for these. They're also not good. By the way, I say this in all my lipstick declutters, give your lip products a sniff. If they start to smell a little weird, maybe waxy, like a crayon, they have passed their prime and it's time to let them go. Unless you like wearing expired lip products on your lips. These two I think have passed, and I'm gonna let them go. All right, this is one I've had for a long time. This is the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Stick, and this one is in Almond Nude. Oh, it's so pretty. We're still good, hanging on to you. I love that formula. That is so good. All right, I hope this is nude. I think it is. It's called, oh no, it's Rose Petal. I had it in with the nudes. I think it's pink. I think I'm gonna let this go. I tried desperately to use this up in a project pan a year or so ago, and I just couldn't get through it. I have not reached for it. Another product that I have from the drugstore, and I like these initially, but the longer I wore them, the less impressed I was with them overall. This is from Neutrogena. This is their Color and Care Lip Oil and Stick. I feel like this is okay. This is shade Dulce de Leche, and I just don't reach for it. And I feel it's not that it's drugstore, it's just, it's so sheer, it's almost like nothing. I'm gonna see if one of my kids wants that, because it's, it's almost nothing. I would let them wear that. I have another Tony Moly Gloss Bunny Bar. This one definitely leans more, peachy pink. I don't even know what shade this one is because it's all in Korean, but I'm gonna check with my kids and see if they're interested in one of those. They're super cute. All right, I have a lipstick from Wet n Wild. This is their cream formula, and this is called Clothes Off. Here we go. I think I'm gonna hang on to this for now. I feel like I should let it go, but the truth is, I think I might reach for it more if I had less overall, and I do want to keep a good, collection of drugstore and high-end. I can't have it all just be like $40 lipsticks. This is one that I like, but I forget that I have. This is from L'Oreal. This is from their Age Perfect line. This is number 102 Bright Mocha, and it has like that little hydrating core in the middle. So if the swatch is a little bit weird, oh, I like this one. Oh, and she's still good. We're gonna hang on to this. I remember really liking that lipstick, and there was a season, it was like for a month and a half, almost the only shade I wore. I kept it in my purse. All right, I have a couple of shades here from Lancome. This is a nude lipstick that they don't make anymore. This is their old Absolute Nude packaging. This is Beige Tulle. And the reason I keep this is because for a sheer hydrating lipstick, I love the tone. Now, she's not good anymore, but there are maybe 2 lipsticks that I keep, and oddly enough, they're both Lancome lipsticks, maybe 3. And it's because I want to find something else that's this shade, because this slightly nude but pinker leaning nude looks really flattering on me. And I love this sheer formula. So I went looking at Lancome and I got this. This is the shade Beige Mirage. It's another sheer lipstick, but it's a very different shade. You can see it's not the same formula. It's a little bit darker. This is still good. I think I'm gonna hang on to Beige Mirage, but I'm always on the hunt for something like this that is just a little nude, but sheer. So I'm gonna hang on to this as this is what I'm looking for, not this is what I'm wearing. I have a couple of minis from Pat McGrath. These are her kind of lip balms. Ooh, this one, oh, I've been trying to finish it up and I think it's time to let it go. The shade is beautiful. This is the shade Blow Up. I really like the formula, but this guy is like almost gone and is falling over the sides. It got smushed. And okay, we're just gonna say that that's good. This is the shade Flesh 3. I like that she does these like little mini samples. I never really use this shade and I don't know why. Still good. I think since I don't use it, I can let it go. I have a couple of Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. These tend to be more of her glowy, glossy lipsticks. These are the Luxuriously Lucent. This one is the shade Kitten Mischief. I love this one. Such a pretty shade. That one's hanging around. And this was the one I could not stop wearing all summer long. I love so much. And I know it looks very different. It's more of like a deeper nude. This one's called Spirited Away. So I love both of these. They're both staying. I have 2 left in kind of this glossy category. And I'm going to start with this one here. This is the YSL Rouge Volupté Shine. And this is the shade number 124. I love this formula. I know it's expensive. Oh, this is one that I actually had engraved with my YouTube and my Instagram handle on it. I really love this formula. And this is one that I picked up during National Lipstick Day this summer. So that one's not going anywhere. The last one I have is this Gucci lipstick. Okay, I have some thoughts. And I'm gonna swatch it up towards the top because it is, it's right here. I really like this, and if you're curious, this is shade 515. I'm gonna hang on to this. I don't know that this formula makes me want to buy another Gucci lipstick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say the packaging makes me wanna buy another Gucci lipstick. So when it comes to these lipsticks, I have not tried any other Gucci lipstick but this. But the price of this lipstick and the amount that you get, because it's a real skinny little teeny tiny guy. I feel like I would much rather have a Luxuriously Lucent lipstick from Lisa Eldridge that's the same size as a full size lipstick. And you know, they're really pretty. They have a lot of gloss to them like this does. They're nourishing. I don't know that I would want to go and buy another Gucci lipstick. It's not saying that I won't. I'm just saying this did not inspire me to like get a whole bunch more. Whereas these, obviously I have a love affair. I thought I was done with all these glossy ones. I'm not. I have 4 more. I threw this one in. This is a newer lipstick to my collection. I just got it a couple weeks ago. It's a pink. I'm going to swatch it here because I know I'm getting rid of it and I already did my pinks. This is Pink Parfait. This is the Pure Color Envy High Luster formula. And this kind of pinky metallic-y shade here is not for me. Another one that they have is called, oh, that's the brand new one. I got 2 of the same lipstick in the holiday sets this year. I picked up not just their train case, but also kind of like their 5 lipstick set from Macy's. And this is one of the shades that I was like, you know, I might actually, no, I'm not going to use that. I'm not even going to mix that shade. It's this one right here. It's the more metallic one. It's called Hot Kiss. So I got one in one set, one in the other. This one I haven't used, so I can give this to somebody who might like it, and I'm gonna get rid of those other ones. The last one I have is the one that I'm wearing today, and I really like this. And you may think that's not a nude, and it kind of is like a deeper nude, and it's this shade right here. This is called Hot Kiss. Now, unlike the other two here that have that more metallic-y look, this has a little bit of it, but I don't feel like it's really giving me frosted lipstick vibes from the 80s like those other two are. The Tiger's Eye and the Pink Parfait really, especially when you build them up, kind of give me that frosted lipstick feel. This doesn't, and I love it. I really like the formula. Super comfortable. And I'm wearing it over kind of a pinkier liner today, so it kind of gives me a little bit of a deep nude with a rosy undertone. I like this a lot. So that is staying. Those other three are going. So the cream lipsticks that I have, this is one that I've had for such a long time. This is one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the shade Bitch Perfect. This was the first Charlotte Tilbury lipstick I got, and I really like this. I also feel like Charlotte does something remarkable. She has a ton of nude shades with different undertones that suit different skin tones, you know, really well. And I feel like if you're looking for a nude lipstick, she does a really good variety of nudes. You're probably going to find a nude you love from Charlotte. And that is the Kissing formula. I think that the JK Magic from her Hot Lips 2 collection is another one in that similar cream formula, but this is the one that I reach for more. And I think it's because it's just a little bit more neutral and not quite so warm. But this is one of my most used, and I love that it comes in refillable packaging. You can just pop this out, get a new one if you want one, and I really like that. I think that they're quality lipsticks, and I especially love that refillable packaging. All right, here's another high-end one. This was from, I believe, last year's Hourglass Holiday Sculpture collection. This is the shade At Dawn. Love this so much. It's such a beautiful shade. I'm saving this. I hate the packaging. Normally, the normal packaging for Hourglass, if I can find it, looks like this. And this is easy because this just snaps on and it's no problem. I like the look of this. It's more geometric, but the problem is unless you get it lined up just right, if you turn it just one click, the problem I had is that it actually broke the lid. And now, like, you can't put it in wrong, and I have a crack in the lid and it doesn't seal as well as it did before. So I love this lipstick. I do wear it, but I don't love the packaging, although it looks super cool. So we're gonna hang on to that one. Oh, I've had this for so long. This is a lippy stick in the cream formula. This is Aquarius. I love this shade. This is a Kathleen Lights lipstick shade. Oh, but this lipstick is so bad. Oh, because I love this. This one is so good. Let's do the rest of my ColourPop. I have this one here. This is another one from Kathleen Lights in the cream formula. This is called What's Your Sign? It's super pretty. Man, these just don't last. That is such a sad situation. They're really similar. This one tends to be just a little bit warmer. I remember when the Disney Princess collab came out and I got this one. This one's called Belle. Ooh, this one looks more rosy. This one probably should be in a different category, but it also isn't good. Man. ColourPop. I have had them for a while, but I have had other lipsticks longer than those that actually still do fine. So I just kind of feel like ColourPop lip products don't last as long as I would like them to. And even though they're affordable, you gotta use them right up and you can't get like 12 of them. All right, a couple of drug stores. These are the Seriously Satin lipsticks from e.l.f. This is the shade Cider. It looks a little chunky and patchy. Oh no. I don't care that they're $3. If they're amazing, that's great, but if they're not, no thank you. This next one is the shade Nectar. And I feel like this formula is different. Where this one here got a little chunky, and it could be the color that it is. It feels a little thicker. This one smells fine. I think I'm gonna hang on to this one. I picked up this lipstick from Oden's Eye. I was wanting to try Oden's Eye products. I made a purchase. I think it was it earlier this year? I picked this up. This is the shade Brown Rose, and I didn't like the lipstick at all. I do like that it's a cream lipstick. I just felt like the shade was kind of, I didn't like it. I'm not gonna keep it. This is a Becca lipstick that came in a BoxyCharm a long time ago. I really liked it a lot when I first got it, but I just haven't been reaching for this. This, by the way, is the shade Mocha. I'm gonna let this go. I have two little minis from MAC left from a holiday collection a couple years back. This is the cream one. This one is the shade Hark. I haven't reached for this. I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. I haven't reached for it. This is one that I have reached for. This is from NARS. This is the shade Mona. And I think you'll see why I have reached for this, because I like how deep and vampy it is, especially on my pale skin. I'm hanging on to this. I love the Clinique Pop lipsticks. I think they're amazing. So this is the shade Bear Pop. I really like this. It's a very well-used, well-loved lipstick. I'm gonna hang on to this. I did an entire video of Burt's Bees lipsticks and lip products, and I saved this shade Suede Splash because I thought it was a really pretty shade. It is. Oh, but it smells like a crayon. Oh. The one thing I don't like, and I hope they've changed the packaging, is that when it's twisted all the way down, that's as far down as it goes. And I don't know, I used to have like 15 of these. I gouged like the tip trying to get the cap back on. I did that so many times. I like the packaging. The packaging is nice, except for it won't twist down all the way. The Wet n Wild lipsticks do that as well. And that to me is a total design flaw because I don't want to gouge the bullet as I'm putting the cap back on. So this is a Lancome lipstick. This is one of their color design lipsticks. This is the shade Natural Beauty. It's definitely not a shade that I reach for. I can safely let that go. This is one that kind of makes me sad. This is the Amuse Bouche formula from Bite, and this is the shade Honeycomb. I wish they still made this Amuse formula. It's so good, so pigmented, so amazing. This one's still good. I might just hang on to that because you can't get that anymore. I loved this formula from MAC. This is the Liptensity formula. Oh, this was so beautiful. And I like this was kind of like a pinky nude. This right here, way over here, is the shade Smoked Almond. Oh, it still smells good. I was just looking on the MAC website. I don't think they still make this. I couldn't find it on there. I feel like this color not only is a good color for me, I love the formula. It wears well, it's long wearing, it's comfortable. Even though they don't make it, and I think I'm still gonna hang on to it because it's one that I would definitely reach for. Let's swatch some matte lipsticks. I know for sure I'm not getting rid of any of my Lisa Eldridge, but I wanted to show them to you. This is the newest shade that she launched for fall. This is Velvet Intrigue. I love so much. It's amazing. I also really like this shade called Velvet Affair. It's definitely a little bit darker, and I like its warm undertones. Velvet Fawn used to be kind of like the lightest of the Lisa nudes I had, but this one here I feel like is a little bit cooler. This one has a little bit of pink in it. This last one here is Velvet Cinnabar. It is definitely a kind of rusty warm nude, and I really like that about it. Those aren't going anywhere. Let's talk about the rest of the shades I have from Charlotte Tilbury. This one here is Angel Alessandra. This is one that I thought was going to be a little bit more pink, and it tends to be a little bit more peach. I normally don't wear lipsticks this shade. If I wear something that tends to lean a little bit more peach, it's a little bit more decidedly peach and not quite so nude leaning. I don't know, it's not a flattering color on my lips. I've got a dilemma, obviously. I feel like I might be better served repurposing this lipstick case and putting a shade in here that I actually would use and not keeping Angel Alessandra. And I know some people absolutely love this lipstick, but I don't feel like I reach for it because I don't like this shade. So I'm gonna put this in my Declutter, but I'm probably going to just get a refill in a shade I will like in there. I love the Matte Revolution formula from Charlotte Tilbury. It was the first matte lipstick that I fell in love with. I tried the Retro Matte from MAC. I didn't like it. I tried a lot of other brands' matte lipsticks, and this Matte Revolution made me believe that I could fall in love with a matte lipstick. And since then, I've just found the ones that work best for me. So this one here is called Very Victoria. I like that, and I do reach for that. I also have the shade Super Cindy. This is one that I didn't think it was going to be as kind of warm as it is. I thought it was going to be a little bit more neutral. I think I'm still going to hang on to this because although it's not as peachy as this one, this is a shade I know I actually wear. The last one I have here is a little bit deeper. This one's Bond Girl, but I really love this formula. So I'm going to hang on to all of the rest of these and let that one Charlotte Tilbury go. I have one from Pat McGrath. This is her matte trans lipstick formula. This one here is the shade Omi. I really like this shade. I like how deep it is. And I'm gonna hang on to this. I have not loved this formula enough to buy more than the one matte trans lipstick that I have, but I do use that shade. I don't know, is this even a matte lipstick? I don't think so. This is a Clé de Peau lipstick. I bought it years ago, and I've hung on to it and I've hung on to it, and it's bad now, so it's gonna go. But I think because this also has like refillable packaging, they don't even make this formula or this case anymore, but when I bought it, I felt really like bougie, but it's really cheap packaging. Like, it's just clear plastic packaging. For the 70s whatever dollar price, I had to buy just the case, and then I had to buy the lipstick separately, and by the time I did all of that, I was $70 in for a lipstick I never really liked. And I don't know whether Clé de Peau is an amazing lipstick maker. I just know that my experience with them, I'm probably never gonna buy another Clé de Peau lipstick. This is the Future lipstick in the matte formula from Beauty Pie. I love their lip products. I think they're super affordable and very luxurious feeling, especially for the price, but you have to be a Beauty Pie member. I think this was like just under $6, and this is the shade Baby Beige. I love it. It feels very similar to the Matte Revolution formula from Charlotte Tilbury. I like it. It has very simple black matte packaging. I think that you're getting amazing product for the price, and I love this shade Baby Beige, and it reminds me of those really easy to use, almost anyone can find a nude like Charlotte Tilbury, but at a very affordable price. I have another ColourPop lipstick. Is this one even really a nude? I don't think so. This one's called Ghosted. This is the one, oh, it's more of a kind of a berry tone. It's not good either, man. I bought this when I first tried their Luxe lipstick formula, and I feel like it is a beautiful formula, but get the one lipstick you're gonna wear and wear it. And then when it goes bad, because you're probably, unless you wear it every day and a lot of it, you're probably not going to get through it before it goes bad. That's the one thing that I hate. But I feel like the packaging is really nice. I feel like, they have the attention to detail of putting the stars on the bullet itself. I feel like they really stepped up their game when they released these Luxe formula lipsticks. I am just forever frustrated that my ColourPop lip products don't last as long as I want them to, because after a while, when you buy a lot of them, it gets expensive, and then they have a short shelf life. I'm not sure if this is going to read more pink or more nude. This is from Juvia's Place. This is the shade Kebby. Oh, I love this. I love this so much, saving this. It's great. This is a Dose of Colors lipstick I got in a BoxyCharm. This is the shade Glazed. This is not a shade that I would normally reach for, and I don't know whether the formula is good because I would never buy it. And the fact that it doesn't roll down either, I hate lipstick packaging like that because I always gouge the lipsticks. That's going away. I have a matte mini from MAC. This is from a couple years back. This one is the shade Nutmegged. I'm not going to hang on to it. I just feel like I love mini lipsticks. It's a great way to try something that maybe I haven't tried before, a shade, a formula. I got this set of 4 mini lipsticks. I only have 2 of them left. 2 didn't make it past my last lipstick declutter. I just don't feel like MAC lipsticks inspire me and excite me. I do have this one here from Maybelline. This is their Super Stay Ink crayon. I like this one. It's right here. It's really pretty. And I feel like it's a little bit more, it's not quite as brown in tone as the one from MAC is. This is definitely more my style. And this one's called Enjoy the View. I do really like this formula. My favorite thing is there's a little sharpener on the other end, so you can get this as sharp as you need it to perfectly line your lips, and it's way over here. I'm so frustrated. I realize I'm missing a liquid lipstick. It's my M lipstick, the Rose Nude. I don't know where it is. Ooh, I hate it when I've lost track of things. All right, I'm just gonna start with what I do have in front of me. This is one from Dose of Colors. I know a lot of people really love this formula. It tears my lips up. I think some of the colors are really pretty. This one's called Nude Mood. And although the color is gorgeous and right up my alley, I like the applicator. I like everything about it. It still smells good. When this dries down, it is so drying. It is so flaky on my lips. Not keeping that. Here's another liquid lipstick that I did not get along with. This is the Fenty Stunna lip paint, and this is the shade Unbuttoned. I know for a fact that this kind of peachy nude is not for me. I also know it makes my lips super dried out, so I'm gonna let that go. I miss the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip. I thought this was a great formula, even though my lips need a lot of extra care and I can tell it's really dried out. This is the shade Scenic Route. This was part of their California collection in I think it was 2019. Oh man, this was so good. I liked it because it was matte, but not too matte. ColourPop makes me so sad. So I have a little mini of the Always On liquid lipstick from Smashbox. This one is the shade Stepping Out. I think this formula is really good. I can tell that this lipstick is really dry. I need to let this one go. This one's definitely past its prime. So I didn't really know where to put this because although it is kind of a liquid formula and it comes up kind of like in a cushion, I don't even think Revlon makes this anymore, but I thought, well, it's a liquid. Let's put it in with the liquids. This is their Cushion Lip Tint, and this is the shade 210. So it's right here. I used it a lot. I just know that I've had it for too long. Oh yeah, it's not good anymore. So it's gotta go. I have 3 of these mini melted matte lipsticks from Too Faced. I got 2 of them in a holiday set and one came I think last year. Anyway, let's start with this one here. This one's called Sellout. It's definitely more of a rosy nude. I do find myself reaching for these occasionally. Oh, it's not good anymore. This is a shade that I actually really liked and used a lot, but I think I'm gonna have to let go. It's the shade Sugar Cookie right here. And the last one I have is Hot Buttered Rum. And I really loved the tones of these. I thought they were really pretty. These 2 came in a set with a Cinnamon Bear and some other ones, but I just don't reach for this formula and I'm gonna let all 3 of those go. The last liquid lipstick I have, I love so much. It is from Rare Beauty. It's a little mini. It makes me want to get more. I got this in a duo set. This is the shade Fearless, but this kind of matte kind of lip whip situation is just the best because it gives such a pretty blurred lip look. And it is a liquid lipstick. It has that traditional doe foot applicator, but it's so comfortable on the lips. It's not drying. It is beautiful and I like it a lot. So I'm gonna hang on to this. That one from Rare Beauty was the last one to swatch. So I'm gonna take a minute to clean my hand up and then sort all of these and tell you how many I'm getting rid of and how many I'm keeping. I'm gonna make a last minute decision. I'm gonna get rid of the one from Wet n Wild to close off the one from e.l.f. and that one from Lancome that I used to keep just as a shade match. I feel like I have enough other beautiful nudes. I don't really need that. After making that decision to get rid of just a few more, I'm glad I'm down to the point where I'm keeping 30 and I'm getting rid of 34 lipsticks. There's a lot of lipsticks in here. I think the hardest part for me is, since I have a YouTube channel, I kind of give myself license to buy what intrigues me. I want to try the new formulas. I want to try, you know, things that come in sets. I want to, you know, maybe, ooh, I've never thought about something like that. That sounds interesting. But I have to make sure I don't overpurchase, because out of all the products that I have, lipsticks have the shortest shelf life. They go bad really fast because there's a lot of oils and butters involved in making a lipstick formulation. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing. If you don't want to end up with 64 nude lipsticks or more, make sure you think about, do I have a shade that's similar? Do I have a formulation that's similar? Do I actually, even though it looks interesting, do I actually wear shades like this? And I find that a lot of my declutter is, you know, curiosity, you know, minis from holiday sets, things that I thought I was gonna like and turned out really not to be for me. And this is again where I remind you, if it's within that 90-day window, you could probably return it even if you've used it. To drugstores, to Walmart, to Ulta, to Sephora, take it back. Don't spend your money on what you know you're not gonna use. And I need to keep reminding myself of that, because this breaks my heart. Thank you so much for watching today. I would love to know if you are a nude lipstick lover. Maybe you prefer bright shades. If you do have a favorite nude, let me know what it is in the description box below, shade and brand. I would love to know that. Thank you for watching. Have an incredible day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.